This is Wadu TV. Truth and integrity.
What is a wabro near Kofro? We say, presidential jet, and what time on Pna Esim, and I didn't need Ghana. So the wabroni can just sit in private presidential jet with the president. Jomama ba any kwai. Munya is a huno. And NPP for Becase, NPP for Becase. Owusu Bempah was a tanwa. A good room, so be boom, a man or senu a yit off 38% for no. So omun timi enta omun free Ghana hankwa
o kan je gudwa mahama na ban hfi anso ye konfo na ati krumo na asen konse krumbo wonti abonti me no na ti Ghana ya so man ne ba wotim bi
ya fe no marking ma ti opoku prempe na po wonum ene miamenua dubek ene omo hu bo mu ene omo na omo kokra cables aba no omo asa ye cables no alomi ene omo utwa
ni se ni akaba eti ensam na bi no ai na listo nana kwisi poku listo nana kwisi poku ena ne wode subo ebo napo afinyo marking eno the big mahama se ECG cable se yira ya na container se yira ya pobi de subo na bona ya fama se nipa miensen omo no mudi echi gidigidi omo no munim bebi a containers ne yira fae etadi ntikura na sanko fonda so ne namo debio na sakuke na asem no mo kae no ni nyina na ye EC wonse satana ECG saga na wo ho pa otu no person pe bibie be kava so keke enu anti no mkofa koke na asem ba nye bibia enu anti eno mkofa sakuke na asem ba se na be ya ebe kava ECG ade no so na asem Ansah Bobie Ansah kwabena Bobie Ansah woni list wo shemu
Entian and say, oh, no, my Jai Casano. Ayana NDC for no mentiasie. Yana mentiasie. Say you who, say you throw. And they allow NPP to blackmail them with one can say resetting. Tio, the moment the NPP need catch us, one can say resetting, which means not on him say Adiana or you know. To onono sena onimse enye yati krom ha ena kanoforiata we yarefo we onse nasem no fetre sa ye wura memu ye nyina yetia ekwan ya omofa aso ma kanoforiata dwane ye no sei no wan hwe ye no wano pa no aka nkwase asem entina na nsem matra me ba bi din no entisa kanoforiata we kromfo we excuse my language. Also, in government, we have the way we communicate. So, I beg your pardon, this stupid man. And I said, Minya Ejagraja movement in Mumsa. Can of Rata foot away? Foot away, stupid man from 4 way, and can you quite say and call me at Babina or Kakankwasiasem? And an ere and an ma. At one more did I touch. Kenoforiata Enterprise, insurance company, for the whole Ghana government insurances, fire. You want people for now come to one more in one city. But now one more pay, no more TM, break the 8 so that one family bet me as a son ya nyina go first omo ya adwuma wo da man site omo least time aso abansi 18th waya what omo yentimi Ghana abansi eye yentoa ya extend eye adwuma ni bio enya go first from fast ye no mo go friend NPP for no mo nka say Ibrahim ena your friend say aban eje edi amano na ya no na Johnum esro JM num sro inte Ibrahim na edey Ibrahim na edey say Ibrahim na edey me John Mahama enka your best minerals commission your friend say or your friend almost say Amabwa ministry no ke be say Dan Ibrahim atrasi say ne ya sign krata engineers and planners now wa want to ase no no akwashepo Akufo-Addo kromfo way by four way to me far creative arts Ademaneba without giving her contract Jankoma Koke ni ge no what try creative arts for 4 years without appointment letter or draw salary any other allowances use creative arts or to be use a friend say website and or you on a private business Jankoma Akufo-Addo ba yet time the whole Ghana creative arts at the sharing some your mama bet me atam a Ghana position the amane basharaf kabati aketechirefo no aketechirefo no o musu ke uji ejimi mu no aketechirefo no kabati when Gabi useless boy Gabi bodemini way Gabi what da ko bodemini way kwasia boy way a oti ekire ya kwasia boy way when their family America Ghana yakokan ya na Gabi abeka kire say na se wo mo abusuafo no they are capable, they are competent and no so mbetimi aya na ayeden now mo be ka say your friend say Ibrahim almost say down my side now NDC ho popo no there be Ibrahim Ibrahim na the open why me na me say we dey ma me ntwa so kra na man ko kan de yenka masa mo de ma Ibrahim no bet me to give it to him you see we have gone past this stupidity. What the man Ibrahim no bet me to famano no ntu ayadwuma oye dada Akufo-Addo cho wodi bi ehwe no Akufo-Addo wo position na Ibrahim maniska kwa hospital na cho no di bi hwa no sa ofri no a your friend say no one MPA no need say we must rescue Ghana inshallah oh Akwayi Mustafa Hamid mungo busa no sa your friend say Ibrahim amanisika ankwahwe no ho yare na onkyere yare kro ya no yare no a okoji ska ko Germany no Mustafa Hamid munko busa no ni aminu adwombo adunum nyina efio na no omdidi enti Ibrahim yes adwuma no enye ne na NPP4 kase amudu be ma Ibrahim no mo popo enye Ibrahim o Ibrahim and so what enti obinya dai dabi obinya dai Gabi anka nkyere say so mo abusuafo are capable ya de a friend say Ghana adwuma show mo say no betimi aya no problem yes na no mka kire na Ibrahim dey say the channel say no betimi aya you have a problem with it you could the whole Ghana insurance at the ama onipa baako enterprise company can have a finance minister a conflict of interest one under the ministry no and on our company sign contract our Ghana then they come and tell us me sit down with Ibrahim no more for cabinet see so now 70 ya on see Ibrahim acquired Ghana China mining summit to CBB me hu video bi na me na say na mo dodo bentino akura me sori a na ma twentuma akuru me ti na mada me ntie hwe na me koto dwam awono basa na me ho femfem me saa ti enwumre dise nkolai ade enkuto ebetwimi enwumre di twimi a ansa na matimi ada ti beye yemfa nse na otwimi ensan die ene entwie nko a yemfa nse na otwimi ensan kobosumi wo mo bana wo mo yesa enkuto no na wo mo de akosua dompo ai wo mo de faswa wo mo de atwitwimia asana matimi ada be na otwimi ensane bosumi ni echire de ene saa na amase say matiesia onsma ya kama kwa sma ya kama me hona ma ya atotoso kama saa no na so utie me na wo honam yawa utimi efre me omo ni akiri nkoda no omo ya omo ni akiri kura omo aduro yese kwame bobeye omo aduro no senkuto ne nane no beye no nkru nondu ekono 9 anadwo 10 kodo shibi koto ge ya shimisa mesime towa kwa mi tim kaja madase form ewe body case emidase samokra medamwase so wo honam yawa ka kire me na me omo baba omo nyekase so kwa me omo so omo nananum na kire omo aduro no omo nyekase kakra bia omo beje shusa wo mo nkodi nkomo mienti a Ibrahim Mahama no ese Ghana Chinese and summit Ibrahim Mahama akoho hey keno furata kwasi ampani we atimi akwaje bosia e wa abrochire obai no wose e achievement obeto dokro party kenke party o mumutimi hosti eye ye frane say loan summit party Ibrahim Mahama akọ Ghana China mining the summit wakọ ase ntie no yenti bi da ewo krom ha ne ba be kada ma asema miwa asema na mebusa menua Isaac Tandra no mpeso obeyi ano no Akufo-Addo odi Christian Sankofa mines ena bogoso companies na omo no mine ewo ho ye on ne aban assign agreement Akufo-Addo betwa mu edema local companies na here for dia Minerals Commission pa mu nyisa document ne mra ni ahwe nkrofo kra sa companies ne ye omo dia and Akufo-Addo can do that no the mining say a site ama ne namfofo no mutu no mukoche gold no. This stupid man, ya wote se nimo, se so tinimo, so wote East Legon, so akotra chebio. By force moya force no. Ya se obi hu baabi a onenamo wada ne asuo ba la no. Ono timi yesa, yese guy na apart from no, obi antimi yesa. And he say go first. Omo a time aso ewo daman a chinche na yese NDC aban emano extension in this area yamfa nse Ibrahim say Ibrahim ne agi amano na nkanya so omo se aban no ebehwe atuo odi ma Ibrahim na de na aba kwa na de na aba me say ade Akufo-Addo duma ye Ghana ntino obi abetra so na busuafo ni me bobie me so metuwei me ya santini a me support no no be di president no ya ne ya susu ya di me dia me ewiase na mete no me ntime nkonda mu bibia o me wiase amete no me nkonda mu bibia because ade bia boni bia wu di eyeye no me nim se me di eyeye endi enkode sa because time akufo do na busuafo ye no a ye ka no mo ka kire say some ye competent why not today the same people are crying ka kire say na jankoma no mo nye Ghana fo na bi nkwate a se sharaf akofro plane o papa etu kwai na sharaf edi nachi wahu kwame ya ka se ni MPP ni ya boda minia people don't get kasao pain bitterness and now to the day so they can't even sit back say ade we ameko kan se me wo ma on be hu se magimi mebusuafo be kukura be hu se menim nyansa pain bitterness. So even when they are making noise, they don't take their time. Sanya ya no 8 years. Dede kwasi dede sanya ya nka say 57% the NDC nyae. We took our time and work on the stories. Yenya botre ya breaking stories ne down. Na akwa manfo trim. You don't just go and sit there making noise. What is a wabro ni akofro ewiem hyen presidential jet and what time ompna asim and ade ni chiri Ghana and what to yoga chair ade si your friend say a presidential jet no mu se wabro ni to ato yoga chair and an senu a dancha no a ya obedidi a jisu oyi to no wa ohoro so no oyi a na no abu agum akwala we enya da yoga bed no so na emu bisei ewurade nyankopon Christ of the living God cha ya no kra na mo ani je ho you were defending so say Wabroni can just sit in private presidential jet with the president Jomama ba eni ho kwai mo ba ye na Jomama city 3 and other far your friend say duty free shops and adema jankoma any adwenanom and atamye na adema omo na akwana o se ensobunam asase na ya na dia no miminim se akwana o ehufu mi a nyase me bu gate no me bu anu mabu ha no maja ayi na asiwo sikwana no wo obetam ni nyina de ma uma today they are complaining as if say yenima de kra akoso Ghana we know yenima de kra akoso Ghana and mami ka se we nkyere Joma ma ne nya ehu no sa ehu no munya sa hu no and NPP for be ka se NPP for be ka se say Ghana for kwame say 57% for no let me tell you about 30 to 40% decided on their own. About 50% of that 57 people now I voters not to Obama NDC no. About 50% no more to me access information. They know when you are right, they know when you are wrong. Now won't be your propaganda be more be and to Obama simply because be or propaganda knows you. You can't. Now you can't lie. Ghana says Ghana yet no. You can't lie. Unt me nintro entro bia. Why? Because access to information is so easy. Access to information is so easy. So easy. You can any day, anytime access information. Indiana, you need to run obi. Your friends say, you know. So you see, what NDC needs to do is that when you are taking a decision, take a bold decision. Let everybody know that, look, Adewe, this is our position on it. When you flip-flop, that is where for any NDC are buying way within 4 months, you know. That is where Adewe more problem no. Don't flip-flop. No. Answer na mobile bonting on an issue, no. Be sure. Adewe, your position on it any. Let the people understand you clearly. There should be clarity in communication. There should be clarity. When you are not clear in, on what you are communicating to people, and what na added doubtness, ever. So, yeah, that is the Dama issue, and I support it. My fear, me fear. I dear no a buying a beja dear so oh yeah. A ya buying a jumentino. Near a tan. Ye dimusi kenyina. Yɛdim sika nyinaa ɛhɔ nko a ɛna mewɔ problem sɛ ɛyɛ aban ɛdeɛ nti na yɛdim sika basaa ɛhɔ nko a na mewɔ problem nti saa from where I sit, I think say say Ghana buying, yeah, bit me only a nema. Na ya running a business. On say a memo koye only about administration. Ya na a hard kakra. You should add business to it. And may I support that call from Ghana Minerals Commission. I support that call. That's all. All right, so my member may deal with George Kwatene Apapon. Okay, so my mentor Apapo, you know, at all. Then got it Kwatene, you know, at to fa. Oh. Fa na fa ya no tofa menka o manfo ya motimen kan na wie se Tabia Herbal Center se menka kire Ghana fo nyina so de Tabia Herbal Mishaba na Tabia Herbal Capsules so de aba na Tabia Herbal Mishaba eya adwuma pa wanum ato wonam ya oya na wajibi afi so Tabia Herbal Capsules. You know, so also see your constipation, a yanum be. Okatakyie drug lane, any Omemu pharmacy, any herbal shops. Ubenya be from 0243686861. Onsa, ebit me akawam. Patch up more and yes, na menkoto. Me deal with a year cocaine issues, no. Na maybe then I'll move on to my panel. Ebenezer, Commander, there's a lot of noise in your studio, really? Okay, so I don't know. Maria Adams here, NLA is a crime scene. Yes. And then my whole stories too. Unfortunately, my bedroom studio, no, me who baby me post here too. Then guys, me forward the Kwame. But it's about NADMO. And I have heard the NADMO director telling us about two empty coffers. So empty warehouse. I'm not sure whether a empty coffers or empty warehouse. But you see, Kwame, me read this story no. Question me busa me want to say, why are they complaining to us? Whether about two empty coffers or about two empty warehouse. Me Ghana niya o complain ya chere me no. O complain ya chere me say me nyode. What should I do? O ka chere me nyode. Me nkoche me hwan na me nkoche no. If you know you want to talk to us about NADMO issues, so you tell us, oh, me beto a empty warehouse. Na ye beto ye no. Na nka say omo enema in stock 100,000. Again they say, again they say. Ni share ye no empty warehouse bibia ni ho. Na de na oye ye friend say warehouse manager no. Ye friend no ebia bobie sintim. Na ye interrogate bobie sintim no. Wabo akowua sintim edin. Wabo wanwan edin. Me no ka say no. Police are picking womo. Omo process womo for court. Aha! Who say? Sano the all kind story no. Na emu yere frem. But when you come and tell us, I came to meet an empty warehouse. Who be meet empty warehouse to be your day? In days your day. We are your day. Obinya day. Over two empty warehouse into Obinya day. They say catch them in your day. Oh, catch them in the menka say. Eliana menka. Now says your boy and some mama. Hey, over two empty warehouse. Oh, my catch them will say, and ne Ghana, kwasi any Ghana. So when you are communicating to a Ghanaian, don't talk foolishly. And can kwasi someone in Ghana ni. And ne Ghana ni got obianya kwasi our Ghana no that one no. Obianya kwasi. So when you are communicating, masa. Over to empty warehouse so what? So what say you be there? The main sister, mingo chiri eye omo no mo ye adwo na admo mingo chiri omo fie nko sister eniema ne mbra na asem nya dey. Put clarity on your communication. Put clarity on it. As simple as ABCD. Say ya kana muntia. You go catch the president say so onu mu hia na onu mu ye meeting on chem the prayer friend clarity. So when you are speaking to the people, let the people know exactly what you are talking about. You don't give 50-50 informations, half informations. Me go chini pakra na asa ye ni absc o. Okay, so this is Owusu Bempah versus George Kwatin Adenta. NPP reorganization reject Dr. Bawumia as the party's flag bearer for 2028. He is not the man of the people. And a friend say NPP King Kong. Oneka anya Owusu Bempah no so ono otimi kunipa no. Owusu Bempah ono otimi kunipa. Na hu Owusu Bempah pa na ahwe be ma ho aso kira mewu. Minim say your friend say cargo car whose speed fan ho kra and home from an obetumi agina wa. Okay, so George Kwatin Adenta NPP Syria caller posted we 7 hours ago. All right, so such an irresponsible statement coming from someone who benefited so much from NPP. Character like Owusu Bempah Bonsu must not be entertained in our internal politics. Character like this took us to opposition. I don't normally respond to this, but we must protect and defend the tradition from people who have gotten so much from the party. The response of the man, no. Then later, or they Kwatin Adenta, the NPP Syria caller, SID another EB Ebeto, and not knowing says Owusu Bempah Gane. Okay, so this is Kwatin. I just spoke to Owusu Bempah Bonsu. He says Oyerepa FM 100.7 twisted or framed his comment about Dr. Bawumia. I will leave him for now. Allah. He says, almost friend on that. No more purpose. Yes, Owusu Bempah we. Now, George Kwatin Akolawi. HB ma odwane kwasem pass ya na Owusu Bempah we at radio so 2024 ye beto aba no we will crush everybody. Amaka share the hobe go ho if go abaga ho if go abaga ho if go abaga ho no ese will be boss ma wo se no a wo se tantantan na egu anum no Owusu Bempah wo se tantantan no a egu anum no so be bom ema osene eyi to fom na NDC ba beto aba na NDC wa ban mu ninti no na bobi abetra na all threaten obia na all threaten obia how Ghana yoria hwe so kawasem the entire sem crofo to aba ma kawasem you don't go around threatening people who may you say who may you say who may you say who adwa you be den e den na abetua you obi Ghana obi didi ufie obi didi ufie e den na abetumi aye obi e den no Owusu Bempah way 2024 ete ayi your friend say na e wuntumi me say me the president rallies or at this for the minimum and this for the minimum na magani amagahi adi ho amagaho you will have amagaho kwa ma me nsu kakra na me de ma bre kra kwa me nsu kakra they say George Kwatin na HSU na wo dwane but notwithstanding that as one kind the enokra the oka fa ba omi awon no de ene ye mom de na Kwadwo Dixon wo Peace FM no mo advert bi no say ene mom de ene mom de ene mom de ye mom de ye no kra as one kind de no kra no kra na Owusu Bempah kai enyo Owusu Bempah sofo Owusu Bempah NPP. All right, so let's come to the cocaine matter. Omo fight ne de beba so yes ye bobo anu gu ho ye be ye ho adwuma ma omo kama ye be ye ho adwuma ama omo kama ye bobo anu gu ho the free samre kopim June July we are taking over the airwaves ye be yam bi papa ye be yam asɛ no ye be yam omo say team for you say wa hu your friend say foreign flight bi abagana na osusu se cocaine ne sika ene so ena Dubai enye sa in the first place no yes Piaga cement bag is now 125 Ghana cedis. Stupid Bobie talk Piaga nantwie ba te sell one we ka say NPP ni agimia so Uber fast cement 2016 na 24 cedis 100 cedis ya kai na wo Piaga 2024 ya ka ho say na obedidi matam ha say eyi Akufuado cement no oye no ne dem say John Mama eyi me no ka say Dr. Lordina machines ni dem eya otwa cement inti ye beto no 5 cedis ko dwan ye beto no 5 cedis say me no ka say Dr. Lordina etwa cement ti ye beto no 5 cedis woni sika wodi besi dan ya ko wo mo sika besi dan woni sika wodi besi dan ya ko firi akọ obi asra o cement to cement no ya to twetwa gu great so nwe no aka say the come de me wo ho a o mo mbeto no o mbeto no o masu o mo dan kwa wodi free 24 Ghana cedis eba 100 eba 110 115 ye kwa kan no na wodi di atem 125 ebe kwa 150 ubeto wontimi sida ya fo asem ko ya hwene yo timi sida ya 38% for mo sida ya prosin chie 57% for the basic dan ama momo adam bi 57 for no ye basic dan ama mo adam bi 38% for muntimi sida ya monko obi amfrem ha mo be kura mo ntufri Ghana ha mo akura mo hu ni mfaso bia parliament kura mo hu ni mfaso NDC ena amamo ageni voice wa parliament ena asemo kasa kakra enka wenki ase apelo fe mamo MPs no obi an constituency monko don katifuo monko do bayifuo na yenya kwa nya adwuma parliament wo mu a enya ma mu free mu a entosiri ye nyina yenim na de na kwa you watch my back I watch your back ena NDC for pampamo ewo ho kesi apam kura afri ewo mu free Ghana kura kwa Ghana kura entosiri akufu adu kura wo Ghana ase ne enome ewo man no so me nam nim se wo wie ye no ko be free krom ha akọ ena otia na na ote bench so so amfana akonya na anko ko hwini ote bench so no achia ne tofa ena wabu na no na gum na so ye wona ate wono wona wote wono wokọ aye no amfo akonya na anko wona ahye wono wona ate wono akaka bensam ni kokoti sam no a wotra 8 years ekroma di kire nipa te se umfira akonya so da ase oye nyame ase wiase nyina ye odia ena di wo perform adia to wanu mu a enane te se de ye de eye tofi ato eye ekota so asembe kra na mbeka akwa wo ya be ya me hu de me beke ewe aha intim fodwo so wa hu bibi ade no intim fodwo ahu no wono a wonye oni adanse but wa hu tio intim fodwo wono se wa hu bibi ade na wono wa hu no woni adanse but wa hu waka intim fodwo bra be kira asem no mu a mema intim fodwo bra na bedi asem no ho nkomo bra BNI na efa ayi ya friend say proof ebra na yanka ho asem a o se da bi na unim dia yam ya me pamcho me pese presenters bi ya yenuanom presenters bi omudi sa adewe hu enkomo me pese etie de obia ekafa asasem ho so yenkotie omahene kwabna on this cocaine saga me wi ameka asem ba kope I'll give you omahene kwabna, I'll give you City FM for the omakan, I'll give you Miami Okatakyie Frifa. You also okay akwasinsia de okafa Felix kwacho Kofi Bentel de medbetro me wi ameka asem ba kope eno ano minka sabiu me wi ameka asem ba kope pacho mama ho nya wa hawai so yeni kan konkotie ye omahene kwabna I don't know what's important, right? Okay, all right. I don't have any problem with the issues they raised about Felix Okatakyie. I don't have any issue. Semetra kasa na me a hypocrite because me ano right from assembly na I started asking myself the same questions. And lawyer Edu Jibekaya, I don't know I'm sending omu message say I don't a case where I'm picking it from this angle. But after some time no me try say me analyze ya bi kwame one say there omahene no any abre about how Owusu Bempah handle issue no one say one ahunu nyansa ntimi amusa say enti fodwo na dance die wen between intim fodwo and Felix. Why and now why are so incoherent in the analysis? Who? But they did not take time to ask. that in team forjo they come into conclusion say cocaine any sika ever flight. He never asked that. So when you check all the three, one line of argument be omumi and saying and whether it's a deliberate attempt or not, I can't tell, but they managed to skip the obligations are that in team for geometry. When you are asking Felix that, on what basis, and what do you say in team for is lying? Where logic? On what basis? And in team for do you say? You see now those before MPP co-position no. Now they tell us, oh, can't no any evidence here. Oh, yeah, journalist Banza. Oh, can't no any evidence. I journalist Banza. No. Today, they are the people who believe when you are alleged, you don't need to prove anything. All that you need to go out there and do is just go and tell people, Bobie, whether you can prove it or not. Now, Bobie should come and prove. Send it to and I send it to so. That is what they are telling us. That you hear because lawyer Chumberima Tiswo, lawyer Chumberima, Brabet say will Tiswo and I say will Tiswo. Period. That is the logic. Don't say or more catcher or Krumano. Before, now they believe say okay, some more radios now we need Adansidia. The law must deal with you. Lawyer Chumberima is the deputy commissioner. More than a commissioner, right? Director General. Sorry, that's deputy DG for NACOC. Omuna enubone enisa niema no. Omo eshe eso ewagana hase. All right. So I think since you took your office and any first there over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So that's it. Akwa Babio. So tell us. Answer Nebeko into details. No, my updates with this honorable in team for Joe. Cocaine, airplane, money, blah 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 blah. Where are we now?
Many are not going to come over to many view.
Fabre.
Miss Sabi, move and me, who knows me, yes, I had many are not many view.
So where are we now?
If you say, I mean, everyone said, we are going to who know back when to improve, and I mean, I can't some.
I'm sure.
So media has with me from and I'll be about some of a month of my one, no can as an offer, no more as a it shouldn't be now.
That's when many other media from
I'm the for you.
Say, it did your car some no so don't know all fathers here man only problem.
Is young sir. And never could be in your memo. Sir, men are making ya because of me a narcotics officer.
Okay.
And the comedian seems to be custom to me 2 minutes. But we have seen my caucus when you're primary kindergarten teacher. Why MP and MP or parliament. There has to be a ranking member, committee in the Transia. Chairman in Senny Faso, report in Senny Faso immediately. I have Abraham Bemoya Yakanasame. In team for you. Okay. And the Kamenya and Nanka Wamayanko. Abra, Obi only might man be a catcher said, now all Pewasam Nakaya. Maybe a secretary for your fire. And Hamas who said because I will born the rule, not top of welcome. And Hamet. They can all watch and see. It's a lie. My father will come to Punuka when I'm a wood can one to was sign young woman to some crowd come on. wouldn't turn Chenya. A coin of fast so cause you can bonus because I said piece. You should know better. You should know better. Winning idea. What you mean sing baby? Winning idea, but
really?
Oh, of course. He's less than 40 years. And I'm more than 40 years. Yo, I
see.
Of course. Winning idea, but what if I won't feel you got to baby, I watch and I'm penning connection out here and so we shall punwa. No, I want you fancy winning. In the Sassuntin. We expect certain things from you. Or maybe your tiano. So when you're information, Papa, I end of Cressa. Nothing can percent and Penitia. And yet, there's about for a friend, the chairman. Fancy what woman transia, sitting be anywhere. He can just call the chairman, sir, say. Now, can the chairman so will let information to the interior minister? And I say, the interior minister and come mostly agency heads, no, what was all you have to go through the sector minister.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sorry,
okay.
Until you go to the interior minister at all costs. Now, nobody lazy with the national security coordinator, the NACOC near that for a factor was answered home.
So hold on, Honorable.
Yes, sir.
Honorable Tim for a ranking
member for the Security and Defense and Interior Committee in Parliament.
I see.
Yeah.
Then two, one contact any of the agencies here.
No.
The sector minister one contact.
No. One answer. Your year and a Sabra Penny letter about Bontina or Mampany statement about Bontina. Excellent. I don't know what letter catching the chairman, said chairman, and Maquani invite sector agencies in Emran. But no, I can't say no, I can't say that. Sabi. We're going to say 7 new grandson. Nobody can I can want something. So what I say? Yeah. That is a challenge. Okay? But so now when we say so you thought that we the agencies can give you information. What about you? You knew the agencies can give you information. So why didn't you go through our minister first? Why did you come to talk and say, now let me now call the agencies, come and give us to my letter the committee chairman, Honorable Agaga. Invite them these agencies. My updates on Sapema was one containers was some way. Update on that. Update on cocaine and yachi. Even saying Yanibia and I've watched Central Region. Yamro update. Yes, I'm update on the airport case. Are you okay? It's not first. No, we want to find you idea. And Penisa will be a side and I found to a bifrato. To be a with the cocktail. What might the fraton just say?
Now I get your point.
What I say? What might not a fraton just say? Saying and the same way as a one way argument and should be put into you. So next time, so Obama Tina become once more. What me I can say is so can. So would now I can say for the just more kind of would you know anyway? I'm a lawyer. Anytime I tell you say with your work can I should have a contrary thing to disprove your work. If you are unable to bring to bring the contrary, then it means you are lying. And the onus can never change. The onus say he who alleges the right law in every jurisdiction is that you prove it.
Finito.
And interest will be bokrono. Na say Nico you court wa. Aban court before no or bokor dun the ka Edia dance and Lord say you prove beyond reasonable that and let me ask me where they know. Me men can read. Let's be them show. And I walk on some. Asam say when na wo de mabagina court say we are there. Me men can say we are there. Nti me man court wo. Wo na dem buy. Ti wo adem buy ya we attorney general say we police ni. Wo na say wo bokọ adu a kire say. Edia dance ni bibia ba kire say ampa. Phone yi asema si we ai. So one to me and yes, sir, impossible was a chimney and microphone. You may have something
because when you are dancing,
and someone prove it. I'm no. Some won't change because of consistent agent radio Zakasa. It will not change. So what I say, it won't change to any point. It is still the tried law in every other jurisdiction, not just Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay, not just Ghana. And no say and nay obi ever tuna mutu ever can be say yes say nasi no problem but yes you know I don't see a woman or some me American na some deba it is a mechanic say playing this same be see e wokutuka mama I dance say playing be see wampa to both some more video I be a plane in land and I be a taxi, you know, and as be a baby, number of children, and as be a bimpa pay see when they be a money pays for. Never mind, say video. But I don't know, if we say about more, it's about money. What is it? What the answer is about?
Nothing. And I think, say,
okay,
Minia Samson crying a clash or home.
I don't know, Quampo. Obi about more about we or no was it city, is it TV or a Umaru Sanda? Almost you can answer anything in the Asana Korea.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. By you, one customer for you to Cotra, Sawa, me and him, one come back here. What was I boss one? Simple question. Does your person or your man has evidence or not? Who can host?
At least, so I'm fine to the public, we cry more dear.
Minimum so.
So to be them.
I don't say, man, never be honest about Tibakacha. Would your own security? Would be a walking out to us, ranking member, be an out your own value. Then the value. So, yes, and I'm saying value in Sinamaka say, Minyana can come with a community because they say I can. Or contrary to the Fabre. Let me say, man, because the one who had away and we PM a bit of India answer what you. Okay? Because I mean, you don't just over that man to say that. Me impossible to be politics. But more time and maybe a CBI and never be a quarter young.
I know one country.
Oh, commandment where security matters. You don't expose everything. Yes, it's a good one man. Now, what was all front man? What does it? You be any. You are shielding arrest an animal. You no one can't Ghana Bongo. Namutra ye Cobra Shazim you. Teny. Sika $350 million. A Sika Ghana for Macassa will be done with them. Meaning, say, I can't be even get 20. And I will be done accounting.
Listen well.
Okay. But what did not change? A Yesika or my money in art me called Parliament, called Srek, a called you permission, called you BBC and about my mother. Alright? It's in this Kakatua. Narcotics officers, BNI officers, at me a kaboom, at cocaine and a boss some $350 million. Ya nye braba nyana manamko na wadwi o se de plane besi airport mum no ani be jano de buy so ya ampa boso de bi buy ha obrem busa so o de buy no $350 million
sen kan team for your bet am street value
onye serious
ana
onye serious see I made no try to say if you have been able to arrest cocaine worth $350 million and the matter is pending now in court ni a nisika nya ni pa no so ye na jamba nanim wo di Owusu obi dia wo na wo sese Owusu odifa plane bi zikruma hwan so na kra na bo amane Ghana Airport Company for se yen ni mo hwe bibia sense me tutu bo no kakra wo join news na say na wo try say me ma ye produce CCTV camera am say na wo nkwala bro wo news za
yeah there
wo there CCTV cameras. I've got to be more flight itinerary. Do we care about the flight? If you must go to quiet family. Tell you.
That's a flight.
The flight if you must and the call Jupiter, no call Pluto. We don't care. What we care is that we see the cocaine by. I don't let your mind not where the flight is moving from and to. Tell you about. Maybe a flight in fear walk on by no back on. And Tia Mamma, the first of free. And then Spain, ever since Haba, it's not against any law. So be logical, be reasonable. More than yet, Masabi. Yen fun and no fire. So plane for Dubai, Eba Ghana. No, my mama example. Dubai flight to Dubai, Eba Ghana. Wouldn't say Baha and one of our Cote d'Ivoire for. It was the Cote d'Ivoire for Ghana for you, but Accra first.
Okay.
Eba do about 12:30 area.
No, you
go see Accra for no one was Cote d'Ivoire. As I Cote d'Ivoire.
Okay.
I Cote d'Ivoire for the go. No, for Cote d'Ivoire for free Cote d'Ivoire, Cote d'Ivoire, Edouard Bagana.
Okay.
Ben no 9 found baby. No, but for Ghana for free Cote d'Ivoire, and I was Cote d'Ivoire for so. It was one much free here, as no Cote d'Ivoire. Where you found by? It's almost a plane here, aqua, I'm see a match review, of Ria, or Kwaha, was I by the city Ghana, was everything at Ghana, was I saying, was the need so course out by signing to what this is common sense. In Jamra Biera, ne mo de tia mra ne yɛ sɛ wo sei wɔde money laundry abam wɔde cocaine abam ɛno de ban sa red eye bpa de ban sa o se twhwem but me question ne sɛ ɔbra sɛ hon na apɛse fade a sabi yenye nyankopɔn eti yɛne ntimi hunu ɔman ne ntwe no baabiara ɛma ne ntimi nyi baabi wo a bi besia bi a yɛhunu nti na security services bi a wɔn man bi mu no kwabra wɔn the intel any informations and yɛadwuma. So we have informants and people who will come and give information to you every now and then. Sabi, baby, I tell you, every day, every single day, there be a economy biara, and I did that mama be a wama. When you intel, I can be. Yaba, a baby fruby, my hund, the aqua say, where you see her, where you say her, where you say her. And then the also take you home steps and we take steps about it. Okay? But say, over catch them say, fly to be day. What's I say? We intel, they cause an intel. I say, flight ne de cocaine by Ghana. No problem. I'm say, can they say to me, Junakon can say, cocaine will be a wedding to be able to see a chinwa. Yedi can Yamana say, na Japan in Aquaje. Bad now to bear me in somewhere and the chin Nigeria in Ghana. About that chin, no crack comments. I can't miss any agent now. It's more busy as I say. A dining baby and when Dimu Biara, we will take every legal proceedings or processes to see it. Yeah, from Abio. What them? He's still going to court and come. So what I say? It will cast, I say, Bibi says, see. Dear, you better expect a few ones and what they are dancing at Tadahumba. And no point, say, when you deny me the Oya, won't try dancing a dean, or bedroom, some pennies are going on to bedroom. Or to this year. It's a woman the way pa. Can you crash a car fashion? Because some of can in your cousins and your mind and was some near. Ye national security issue. Sango for the Chesapeake shop make you say I'm pa. The Cobras be much you more. Would you two Jano? Uma from 100. Don't just send boy young to the Improcopen. Who the sick? Said the baby Nipana come home be near when you're much you. It's not even done beside him. Say, Swam pass a young in the bed cocaine. At the free plane with the comb fee, I could go. It's what time they were so one day with someone saying, what the cocaine goes away trying to say much wrong. This is common sense. To my common sense, and then say, you haven't exposed such information at the end of court. They will escape. But who are crowds to say, we're investigating the what you want. Medi police kakre sa sam tu obi a wona aba mama ne ese asmati aye me ABCD ti based on won kro bona a odi kan be bo kire police for ne fa ne complaint na ya refer no to an investigator na investigator na asa fra one biam to come and give him your statement based on your statement no ubo twumudin ubo chibane din ubo kwaba bi ansa din ne ya gina so afro ke bi ansa beto ba ya dance ni chibane beto ma kire ama yakotitun ne ya gina so afro sango fo ni nara sa na ya adwuma no so investigation so kan so te ase a ekwan fa so ye no so na me bisa why na abo ndin go hun se na kan ni na a pa se e friend investigating e friend say na asini pa ni ye den o wa hifa. What role did the person play? On a conference can. And on a deca why are they? Give us tangible and reasonable answers to these questions. And based on that, we can act. Now, question Mukasi, what I'm for Talawaso. Yes, in SC. Pima Meshe, Evana Fino was made a tale. I'm going to be no deal. I'm going to be no deal. And the president Mama can with an annotation. So could you go? You have a do an affair. Sab and Qualagron only a debut from my found you. We are in for business. We are here to work. And you know that them intimate. We came to work. And I can assure you, sir, Narcotics Control Commission there. Under the leadership of Brigadier General Manti. And the two deputies are going to come. Yeah. Me come. Alright, forget. Who ya dia me dem afutu e ba ko pe. enkoye bi ye che wo dia unya moa but ye ba ye principle about because they but you able am Ghana for it and indeed we bring it to I'm into Ghanaians.
No, but I think Ghanaians also are more interested in personalities behind these crimes.
Oh, na say bia na ma for instance say Nigeria and India chi ne ko can worth over $2 million.
Wow.
Say na ma body your friend so him mouse or something maybe or Igbo name. Actually never person wo mu ya fancy yachi another British national call so no the cannabis is for bontin e be duru Ghana yachi no odem cannabis cannabis like what can be a we
oh
yachi no odem oba
really
the other cases I mean the cases upon cases I yachi what I say nti ye the adman ye one more yachi one more turn red in banana just about 2 weeks ago.
Sir red ne free.
Yes, my team be momo call.
Sir red ne free.
Who's your free?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tramadol a permitted drug.
Yeah.
But the permitted milligram no a 50 and 100.
Yeah.
Anything above that it's not
based on doctor's prescription or you can buy it yourself.
No. It's a painkiller. Tramadol is a painkiller.
Yes.
See, I'm telling you, a 50 and 100. No, that's a bit much. Myself will be everyone's will be walk to listen. Not pain, no one to me sustain it. You have in the such a person needs a serious painkiller to be able to cure it. So what does it? I don't know. What when your doctor be about much on us, we don't see objection. A year 15 the amount. So what does it? Sekoto econom ne pain nimko and tiamra bia name mum anything beyond 100 ye bechew ye makwan eti ye wo 225 near 250 and only red now on body
oh
but the any kan ho ni
no opium na ye no
good na no dia sere wo ho se ho wo mo ton ene wo mo aye wonum se e bon na oyenti ubachire no wo company Accra FM wo ni mo no so achire ho se made in Accra
I see
tinani ye kwachi ba ko 40 feet container e wo Temaport ye mna ntende chi 40 feet container wase e ko nije na ye se mane ko nije ni mpukrampo na asafa kwati kwan so
abu na nije de enye nipa ne
enye nipa ne go ani ache no ani ye container enyina asiwo ye bi esu no adaka ma anasa container ma kwabra we adaka ba ko bi esu na obi esu a red yin na sase mu saa bebre o ko fa na obi enwa sanka apple me phone anya bi a fa na obi enwa wo ko kire bo mu nipa ko oye phone ora on dia o fa na say actually made in India na India kakraka ya da hoi oba Ghana kwara se so na India ni actually say made in India keke ya phone
actually ade na ye boys na e serious
enti o mo se dia hu adebia mo se dia sere na ni ka wo ho no se enye ne sere pese but the interesting part is one more ton no enu che wo ton de bon nti they don't display it on counter
a underground
a bag mu ete baabi to wo ba na wakoyi di abrɛ nti ye intel no be lead into a place in Western North region ti ye nya intel na certify bibia hu say genuine yes my team from here your tactical team straight no movie Western North and they brought him 2 people comes to the appending court
ade aye boys na ehu
yeah senator ye nia bridi action and every now and then we pick in intelligence you will be a year ho adwuma me person to din wa you will be a year ho adwuma in other regions you best strike one after the other even this afternoon I signed and I approved another intel exercise on the same red year in another region.
Yeah, boys, no, no.
Okay, before some by her, no, last name and neighbor. So we are working. It's here and the castle upon Sabita Fracture, we queen who had money in action. Nanka Benyan could be Sabita Fracture, Cabasabon could be was a year to send my bonnie, Epamo. Now, so no one no. No one will be our own Nagmasa only maybe a deal or not to all kinds of more at the subject. With the mindset to say, or can you good Muhammad Nabanfi? As we are comfortable not to Krumona and Consequumbo, one Tiabon Timon Tigana. So, mind about what Timby.
But then the council, you know, they don't care.
Oh, no
politician.
No, you will care. You see, that the point for you to care, Baba. to hwe ya won say at some point on one go for no say bit apart wodin sem hu go and watch the video e won fi so we dey fan market sekete I tell you so wodin sem hu that posture alone tell us or confirm that we say wodin sem hu so just keep quiet. Yeah, what do I say? Look at the way I know we see there's certain issues. That is what you call logical reasoning. Say if you know. And yet, the other people are not so big. One more class. So he breaks the matter to the barest minimum.
And you can't say you know the critical thinking.
Exactly.
It's no more there.
What I say? And no necessarily with the and then when you say, "Bese panic couldn't happen." Get the banyan sending the tasse. It doesn't mean Ansah because you need pa. We are Jimmy for whom that. Ansah phone couldn't blow away a bese pa by. We couldn't happen. As some way about our banty, we no number no game. So I need Ansah. We better test and learn be mouse. We be this moon. What is it? What can someone say? Because you'll be picking it from your stomach point of view, but not from here. Or find it from here. Where the now I could tell them the break the issue down. No, I tell me, Mr. See, $350 million.
If you are not in the street value.
So when there's 10 billion, billion.
Anyway, but so this issue about a subject matter they are dealing with, but propaganda machine renewal NPP has sought that yes, we 120 days, but you remember a memo afternoon and the reaction from the other side. But it seems like now that is the agenda. We will lie, and now who am on Facebook. Said they would intro power no yes you be intro and how much of machine is so I don't know whether this to what follow that pattern or more a chat one
Kara I mean chetty for na mean champion no be dwafo na yema nyina ho so akwaba
yeah eja
from a very long break I'm say break na boa opposition in government. Anyway, so I think, sir, for a very long time, me imagine, sir, as we may discuss it. I have some very special reasons, and to me family focus on call, except that I have put in a few commentaries, but not to really discuss the subject matter. Because I know the NPP from how it was birthed and how it has grown and how very destructive it has been to this country. And you know, when I see things like this, I take my time and see how it will trend. But I've realized that Nkofo bebre and Shedem NPP ni ye. And until now, I'm taking my time to discuss it properly for the first time. Para, this whole thing is a cock and bull story that was cooked, aiming at only one thing: to divert the attention of the Ghanaian people from happenings that were against the party, NPP. They began from say Yanko Chejan to PZ MP before the question. MP before the question. It just say Bia Koso Bia MP before the year. They began from time where there are histories that I wouldn't want to go there because I don't like to discuss things that I wasn't there and I was told. No, I don't like it.
But yes, you know.
Yes, I me aware. Me kai was debi. President Kufuor wa bemu somewhere 2006, 2007. Na yawa asembia gidi. Na emperifo hu bomu. I wouldn't want to be very detailed. Yeah. Now, Kofi Juma decided to use Adebi to divert Ghanaians' attention from Adiana Air Koswa, Sabi, of a Kufo Bomu, where asem wom, Obia was a mabem. Ama banya jidim bone.
So and the thing.
Then Kofi Dwuma yete wa wo se ebo kakra ka bi firi wiem eba na sa bo no se be hwefo ma Ghana fo nyina be wu.
Kofi Dwuma na yes.
Oh yes. Na wo se omde news okra ka bi. That time na wo Hello FM.
Kofi Dwuma na me ka.
Kofi Dwuma cooked this whole thing. Me kwaja o. Kanu know.
Brother, Bessu Kofi Dwuma.
Munyina mo ka bi, odi ye news. A bonus just and it was
thank you for coming.
It was generated from a government institution, you know, now was say Obi Adiye news. Kwabra diversion and diversionary tactics are NPP for Owusu was because they did kind. And your man air koso ewo abaya abemu we yakɔ wiade yakɔche no obi enai we yakɔfa we yache no de eba ya na eye very dominant a omahu se animguase ne so na Ghana fon fanche omo da eye ade a na eye electrical cables a ECG ekɔ kraba o man we mu yeah cables no kwabna eye afenyo marking Matiopoku prempe napo wonum ene omunua kuma dubik miamenua dubik ene omuhu bomu ene omo na wakɔ kra cables aba no omo asa ye cables no alomi ene omu twa ni seliwa ede ma China fo asam ne ba ye no omo hu se we die ye kra ya penso rural electrification project na wo se ye no yankwa akoye ama enkurase bebre ni kanea enuama ye kofa ase ye de ba beboa ma omo so nya kanea ni bi no sa nyama ya sa ye ni seliwa aton adi scan bi aye campaign kwabra se nya sa electrical cable na napo ni ka pre napo no oje dama e na etusre napo no ni ka pre napo o ka pre ankonkwaji aban scholarship so they go school napo no ni ka pre ehun fa na napo nya access kana onama na ode bo ne bo se enu over $30 million inti no omo make sure so be ne running mate no
I see
yes cables no who scan no ehon na ewo napo ho ewo akwai afenyo marking ho omo na wi aye
you go afenyo marking
no yes enu nti no who say Dubi ka ba bonten a he is communicating but he is not communicating well. He is trying to point an accusing finger at those who stole or who dubiously took the cables from the port. But he is not able to be blunt like I would have been. I don't know, say media me free on na she see ye. E teacher so person tell say we free hono why na e boche. Why na e minister.
I see.
E to kwa be na no ni napo. Dubik no ni napo kon. Ntokwa ben because I'm very privy to a lot of ntokwa no makon.
I see. In
one instance ntokwa mo kono na poni say or platform no so no didi na tem and ohun ye no ko resign.
So but the issue was not about Asante Bediatu.
Oh, Bediatu de any de ne ba, Bediatu ba. And o crack cables no. Bediatu ne ba and a crack cables no, e fa kese na Bediatu ba ne cry. You know, a diversionary. Omo who say, cables na samne bano, yanimu be guasegana for the chia bosono. And ye, Fadjo, wona wajimie, una wenim se, konto. Kwa, neko dintro, nagana phone na drink koso se. Koke dia omo tia, omo yembe show omo, koke be se yemma. Entiane sa ne tia dia, koka, ne dintro no. Ye ni animonyam. But who the title be a Ghana for busa title no sir or soft title no etikwa never when him kwaje anu no koye anu okodi santro no kwabra na se se bi me be kasa anya wo na wo so koyima no wo na wo so obeyima no ho na meni aban so anya adwen da otuma say
Yeah.
obi na akodi ntro ato aban so fine aban wo to me so obetimi abegina ka say oh asema kwa ne ka na nya no kure but odi don't hasten to even grant or put anything out what can asem oh aban you interested they said the John Mahama ye no eti opani a wedding troy you interested in intro na wudie no na sabi hu na wutu mre no bra na betre ye sia na mre ni si so a wutu ye
Until so baba betre ne de
wa unia no yie
obi antre ne baby
unia no yie wo aban no wo de fa ne se sabi ekura se waka no hwe wo wa no yie ne sen wa no yie a wo ba begina badwa maka che me se wo Felix wo be ka che me se wedding intro no enya no na me pa tie mani metre esie kura wutu mre ni wo so ahonum na makotew no ebeba mu na mayire ne pampe na begina Ghana fo anim opani microphones yi nyina eti media fo nyina momra opani se ba bia wutu mre no esi kura wutu no so na nyina yentie because ko Kenya de papa
but you see but you see the other side of the issue is that said ye o kan ya menua we so senior chief Vine akano I don't think they decided say omo ba the council ne NDC government in a healthy conversation.
No.
They decided say you better anua bro.
Yes, diversionary.
So me bana me too. Who say adwuma no? Adwuma ya ya che.
Yeah, but I think say you know the man Felix buy.
Yes.
Oh yes.
To block
but that thing has prolonged the conversation. Very needless conversation. And it's diverted. They have succeeded in diverting our attention from the Kabuna Irano. That was their plan. It is how bother me. That's a me piano pia. That's how my me beat you nam de okosa. You know me kwakwa. Oh, that is where I think say I was say obia ye be fa na bam na was okosua da me to first. No, politics is a game of the wise.
Anyway.
It's a game of the wise and fools are playing. It's like no, you can't be in politics. So I buy goofed and I give it to them, they have goofed. Because Nipa no say aeroplane be edi kokin aba. Meboa. Me pacho Felix Otwi aeroplane. Aeroplane e jo mama dia. Wo de any say obebo yen. O man no e ho ban meboa. They say no wo pese o che say wo ye holier than thou. So but
well this me I mean for evidence ma.
Yes.
But I mean no but just to say.
Yes. Just because opposite or divert your attention from Kebua or no minority micro minute minority no leader no akwa wia. Oh Debbie say no they are more pen omanya. Ebiani see ati ya. E ka osanki yan discuss Kebula o mako wia. Yes. What do I say? Cables now mako wia na afa no mako no mako wia cables no. O ma divert your attention from that cables no mako wia no. And you discuss
national signal bureau so.
Yes.
What
do I say? So Edu boy yasin.
Mama ma dey
about. Obi e who say edu boy yakọ wiye sika ko to dem akọ 27. They have succeeded in diverting our attention from it.
You believe say?
Give to Oware mu nyina.
You believe say? Ade betiama in team for your ade sade no. Now Professor Adai formerly of Bempah.
Yes.
NPP Adai.
Yes.
Ababa ye interview aka say John Mahama first 100 days no who be da.
Yes.
Who achievements had
yes.
The one you know.
Yes.
And you might so that was where I say your conversation.
Exactly.
I did see you and for your
because you see the first time every new government what can you a free of first 100 to 200 days say lose track and grips on the first 100 and 200 days now.
Asababa.
Maybe a marketer. I believe in a quarter report business. What must I say? So, first quarter no. Who holding a year now to me you to turn your man in a year. What do ba? So one some year to say the Kufado year now. What tiny shots here? No. Oh, Pafanya me bra. obi amfiu. So that's where Omo said John Mahama, after having gone home and learned the lessons say no
go too fast.
It's in the DNA ebeya ebema Ghana for crowd lose track on the abine ye. Especially when abine focus any Ghana for a desires pepe to the extent say kwabna ya kwachi wo bia ono atimi akọ wiesika atimi akọtọ dan makoma 27 atego Ghana for were like wow it neska we nyina wo ho na mbaji ye e-levy wa bra John Mahama sai kotwa e-levy mu ani sanity dia yem fansam na to aban ne so na afei Ghana for attention e wo aban ne nioma pa wo ye ne so nyina no yem free ho ne enko discuss ade ye cocaine na kwabna sabi nka pese o discuss cocaine kura kwabna aban Bempah ne wo wiase we mu a ne sign name cocaine apart from NPP
Kabaku for do mu Ansah waka do dey
wo former president wonu cocaine ama ne hwenasi wo bia wonu cocaine ama wo him kura hwen no kura no wanti feeling
dey ka bani mu Ansah o ya dey ko discuss
wo bia wonu ne na da bi o na ba mi anam we addict be na chen no na wutumi be jaba wo mi awonu be discuss cocaine wo Ghana ha
no but they
know Jimmy Dawson
they know their track record but they know JA can too much so then they needed to pull brakes.
NPP discuss cocaine wo Ghana ha
Kabaku for do mu Ansah
Any
money laundering
What be that?
who discuss cocaine wo bia your friend is Raymond Mankwa historically obi enu awaye cocaine business wo Ghana ha there is no chambers law chambers omo deal cocaine business e Kufa do chambers
ya omni say adwuma mo ya
there is none who be ka cocaine wo Ghana ha wa bra wo pemu no kimpe no bourgeoisie no tiase no nwuye
ka chairman mu thank you
so Jimmy
I got chairman mu I said what discuss but Harun
anyway
Harun quick one on this agenda setting to smear JM, to smear the NDC.
Kabla, before he comes in, just to buttress on your agenda setting. Do you know, say, please do it. Let me say, your sister Funu and Crackroom.
Oh, yeah.
And yet, Sebi, a Grovoa. Omuko, Sebi, well, naturally, so Namnu will not down. Your sister Funu, a wookroom.
Na only the bank of Funu free.
A special agenda say,
Unim se Funu, unim se ne Funu, and Ghana for Funu. Yes.
Roses, what tones on
family sent me identify ambulance cost swa if no my ice block if no ice block no didn't be good yeah some side yes
no but I think in honor and yes sir the current NDC administration is who the kind of opposition they are dealing with because you dealt with them in 2008
we should know by now
yes me wanna hear now
no NDC doesn't seem to have learned much
no it's problem
yes
it's not supposed to be early you should know the NPP by their deeds
that we know
but by now
the
Ghanaians know but the problem with NDC is they take so much chances and being complacent and a lot of times dealing with your enemy.
But taking lessons because we the NDC in him.
Matthias.
It is always a mature. I'm getting pointer. Bibi na me fi
Matthias mami che etefo senior lister say yes share che na resetting no account me so me bompa say resetting and becoming na honorable one so yes share che Honorable. Last year, we see me from
Honorable.
Honorable one, Michel.
Honorable Chief, Honorable Bobie.
Last week, you discussed the same issue. Na many omwana you discuss the same issue. Now me catch almost say it's like NPP frustrations, has affected their sense of reasoning very early, and I have me sometimes minimum more NPP me respect it, and they are in high positions. It is people like Tim Fojo is leading senses, me respect them. It appears at least I should be independent minded. I shouldn't definitely depend on Adriana Mikase Ombetumi Omumum Ombetuma Etumi from. You see, NDC has won elections not because of their might, the Biamikadi, and not because Omuo, their Ghanaians bought into so much of their manifesto. We were suffering under a dictatorship. No amount of lies can change because we have just gained independence. What do I say? So you're gaining independence. People are still jubilating, and nothing can change that perception of independence. So anybody at this point who try to set agenda, Ghanaians will not understand, because already NDC have decided to set an agenda of resetting. So if somebody has set an agenda to reset, what at all can you do to make that person think say near NDC bayano enyadipa? Look, according to our Criminal and Offences Act 28, 1960, it is clear who and how we should deal with people who decide, say, omu be destabilizing the economy by false pretense or by creating fear and panic. The laws are there in our constitution. So, when this same party called NPP members touting themselves as lawyers and they fail to understand, say, for which reason that act should deal with the person. It's clear in our constitution. Now, in Tim Fojo, I was discussing same issue, and I said, so he's just been used to gain some level of publicity. That's all. Because look, if anybody in this country would not be scandalized by this act, then we are not a Ghanaian. Because this is the only country all of us belong to. Ghana is the only country. And coming from a cocaine regime, a dictatorship regime, to the extent that even when you are about to expose crime in that regime, and these same people want Ghanaians to believe, say, they have this country at heart. And if you have this country at heart, in the history of this country, shows nobody or no political party has ever been defeated such humiliation this way. The way you humiliate NPP, I'm not sure any political party have undergone this particular defeat, this type of defeat before. Senior, Anamiboa. In over 1.5 million, getting to 2 million. And for now, Anka many NPP for I would have been kind of silent to observe how Nemomebeko, then I can learn to recapture power somewhere 30 years to come.
No, but so uncle quiet is one the kind of speed JM Air Kono. Any 38 no about 28.
You see,
the agenda. Any never can. Also, they say was not PF Roma Bigna Kwemu. Yabeka cannot to form the BCBS.
The problem we have, Nise, we say whistleblowers. So if you are a whistleblower, that comes with certain responsibility. Say, if you are able to whistle, make sure, say, you are able to help unravel that particular mystery. Because I'm not sure. But that's why we say agenda setting. Now, who set the agenda and you are a backfire? What happens to you? Your agenda is misfired, backfired. So what happens? You are supposed to come out and apologize honorably, so that people will understand. Say, what Niamika yano, and correct. Now I was misled. The same your boss Nana Akufo-Addo said he was misled. How much you, so-called Reverend Minister, on call church that oti I'm crying. Meaning say every weekend or call because and yeah, I'm crying, Reverend. And the church no one as simple.
Is it a church?
But it is what? It's a church.
That's sorry, baby. So I repuno.
Honorable. If say you call airport, in summer airport, and seriously no flights would have landed in Ghana anymore. Nema Ekosworth airport, no flights. Say USA, UK, and the rest. I mean the West, anka near Ekosworth or Honum. Okay, the Tujua, nobody would have had the appetite, the delight to travel to UK, to travel to America, and the rest. But they have been circumspect or circumspective about what they say and what they do. What they say? If for any reason at all, what can I me Papa in 2005? Amwati in 2005.
Erika Amwati. Papa na ni dia kodao. Kwasi binti.
What they say? In 2005. What happened to him? Now or your NDC or your PSC
egg powder.
What do you say? And in 2000, the same year, what I kunkunte tani What do you say? So Nemo people were at least if for any reason the Akufo-Addo led government tormented Ghanaians to the extent that nothing can change what NDC is going to do and what they have tabled for Ghanaians, for which reason they were voted into power. Nothing can change it. NDC yesterday, as we speak, launched, or the day before yesterday, 3 days ago. 3 days ago, launched Feed Ghana program. We should be talking we should be talking about things. The US government has leveled 10% tariffs on Ghana. We should be talking about it.
So
what do you say?
So Haruna, this is the issue. Yeah, some of us, you say, well, and yes, be obedient, Ansah Bobie. But knowing the kind of opposition, will face you from day one, NDC government should have set the agenda machinery on standby. That I'm going to tell my story. Because when you know these people from 2008.
No, from 2000.
2008, May, I was there with NDC.
Okay.
NDC we need almost swear Atamils in January. March, now MPP for a year press conference. I was Presby Church in Owusu. 2009 March. No more year press conference. Atamils MHN an achievement in 3 months. Omo free one.
No, Professor Doolittle.
Yes, the following week, no more call Man FM say, Ombe dinner terms are I played the tape on Asempa FM.
Yeah.
And we were able to insult himself for 3 years.
Yes. So you know them already.
So, and here I catch NDC for, and you say, be a catch NDC for, say, Monyadio, but we know them too much.
Yes.
And he may expect say NDC should be smart, central for way, on position, or me dangerous.
Yeah.
It must set him agenda machinery. Make a operation feed Ghana. Me how I may at disseminate information. Now, I topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I want to know Monkola and Akasa to the extent say NDC Yadiumpa and your topic.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the whole problem.
Yeah.
That is the whole
But
problem.
surprisingly, no media house apart from Accra FM and Class FM omo ne ntim fojo anya tawantawa any platform team for Joko
disaster.
And the year say what me yes me na and the year Richard Heba imagine yes
no you should be asking
yes you should be answering questions you should be answering questions
Richard you should know about today so
me tell
okay but who was
so the point is this say we set your agenda now we need information papa it will backfire me you see Okujato to set example. Say before Okujato will come out to say anything, no kura documents. Say I am true okura documents.
What do we be better to?
Or to go debate so that you debate it. But who there? Who organize a press conference? Say flighty. Every Spain, every Morocco, every landi Ghana. Therefore, or the cocaine na chichi. After you Bissau say bra. Never mind that evidence a crown. We see there be sa cocaine na yachi wo Ghana ha no enu na flight no be land here nti ya dita enuku wo evidence ni say there na flight no be free Ghana no na ma light off war airport wo evidence no
which is never true.
That's your evidence.
It's not true.
That's the evidence.
It's never
but my evidence to the effect say omo buy no omo di sika buy omo di cocaine buy we see sa da na on betu no there was no light
enti
at the tarmac
enti no assuming say no pray enti na enti for your catch say na NPP was so ada omudum enkania e wo baby's ward
yes
Tema General Hospital no say da no NPP for wie ampola
sana extra papa that is what it means
no enti for your catch say omudum enkania no Tema
General Hospital
baby's ward we are not the
so the problem with NDC na mekano say anything at all about communication na those people are almost responding to allegations like this, but it appears say one person is handling this communication bureau to
which one?
I'm talking of propaganda bureau.
Okay.
Because who set the agenda? You need the people who are responding squarely and leave government business to government communicators. And yes, idea if you blend these two, they will smear you and they will achieve whatever they want to say. Because how come they were NDC war opposition? Anything the government machinery comes out to support, for example, EC. Now you can't new register in 2020. The whole NPP machinery, communication machinery, turned into PRs of yes. What do you say? So that, I understand, but the point is, the Ghanaian doesn't want to listen to this. Ghanaians are interested in knowing the truth. So anybody, like His Excellency has said, we are not going to look at it and let it pass. If you allege this, you must prove. If you bring out information, they will subject you to the proof of it, unless of course you come out to apologize. Said no,
but that will also allow for people to be spewing lies and coming to apologize.
But the Ghanaian will know you. An honorable person lying. Look, you have no cause to worry when somebody's damaging his own, self. You are just saying. But the point I'm making is say, Ntim Fojo has lied. Ntim Fojo has found Fojo has lied.
Yeah,
the NPP through Fojo and now Fojo. Mama comments of India. They before Fojo. Or do no cry friend. I think for why your friend Fojo. But me media am Fojo. Your friend. But
thank you. Me bacha.
Unse me banana Mosha say free Ntim Fojo asem. And some of us, there were calls to say the Naminia Eken say the government shouldn't have responded, and ideally necessary anchor organizations now involved, anchor chest adewi nanka abai enwechiri. Truth is that we can't say he's wrong, or we can't say oh, you're right, depending on where we are all coming from. In the Okatakyie press conference, the target was NDC. That's the number one agenda was NDC. Yeka abain no so a NDC. Abain. But I would also agree with him. Say, skupini di kan ekasa. Ekobane say nkwada na wasi ene so no. Omu kasa enu achire. Yesterday appointment. Say the friends ahead of a friend is saying corporate affairs. I started because we want to really solve this issue of civil servants and public servants for be by Ghana Airport Company chief executive Yempamono on one corporate affairs on one Yempamono Ghana Civil Aviation Yempamo head ne corporate affairs Yempamono.
I think so. Omar Pamuno
Nancy
before assembly no.
Exactly. Intini papemua corporate affairs ni onim the impact of what Ntim Fojo was doing will speedily respond to it. Mamia order a young response order buyer from Ghana Airport Company. Ocean response a buyer, it was because people were saying or your campaign mananado or no and ote assembly home at the Ntim Fojo because no more airport to be society. And Nunti yes, on deputy. And Nunti no, she was quick to respond to say, Minim Ntim Fojo in Shiada Obia Obeka Masem Ede Alenkesa yade nebe court and that yes, 0.4, 5, and 6. I want a statement anymore. Yeah.
Head of an institution. Say it's na Accra FM. YMMDA. Na issue be a banner say of Accra FM. It's by the fact that me head in Tina will be booming and the man can boom.
Exactly.
It's a Asana Baname Bekasa, especially on Mansune Juma. I'm the bed two no be baby Aijina, Croje from Nipano Kasana. It shouldn't be personal. I mean now.
Exactly. That is why I'm telling you, say, the response.
That's where she goofed.
That is where she goofed.
What do you mean?
You understand? That is why BBT say, your point to say, Listo well, and the head of communication, Ghana Airport Company. Now BBC Eba. The pressure I will give is directly to Listowell. And then, yeah, they led them. Corporate Affairs, Minerals Commission.
Excellent.
Bibi Edru Hobepepe, I don't care who is the chief executive or me interest in the corporate affairs, and we are all working to project the government. And you know, and
so he has to gather his facts and
gather your facts and come and talk before my minister talks, because I will not allow my minister to talk. Yes, Cocoa Board, Eba, and my friend Jaron. Master, before even your chief executives come, I want to hear your quick response. Ansah na. Exactly.
Jaron no.
No, all reporting.
You understand? And I put another friend. Yes, right. But what was that? So this is the reason why we are attaching public affairs, because Ujan is in an NPP has stationed them to the extent to say, Omo decide to say, Omo bedda. So one kasa hunu wasemo ka, eye wa wasema. These were some of the reasons Emma Honorable Felix Okatakyie eba out to clear the air in 10 months. Omo atretre asem no akọ. So here in team for Ankasa ni statement. First of all, I say ononi intelligence wenya enie. So be so air ka intelligence just wenya information. Why your research reliable information. Why your research ho. Wa man crofobia to ho anamo. And na de wa gather intelligence wa gather and no dey to abontin.
Charlie, damn, I could with all due respect. In team for your answer, say Ghana Funina, you who are grouping no baby more than my discussing.
Exactly.
What continue was there or Babachan, we could see them. I don't know.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Say, baby, I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that.
The forward match.
Jojo could see them into a patch on there, into also the white chance and now, into also on KBU man na you.
Okay. I'll not go ahead of the national security or the BNI. I'll not go ahead of them. But I can tell everybody, say as we speak now, he has not reported. The day they went there, the next day, almost promises someone they never call.
Around 10.
Almost 10 o'clock. In fact, 9 o'clock, na you won't fear. Omo leader, Afenyo Markins, won't fear. The intelligence that we were following said they moved out of the house in the same car. So everybody thought, say, Omo go straight to the national security office.
They call Baumia.
Baby, Omo fire the man. But if you have that source, so for me, the excuse to cry Omo maye enti a Omo into me ankono. The national security has not communicated to us. That's the BNI. Omun to me and communicated to us. NIB. They have not communicated to us. And we don't want to put those pressures on them. Say be better say they are buying sa away chire say yempia. Attorney General's department initially was making some advices in their communication. One of it, NSA, he should be aware. Say what emremuno false alarm a crime. Na okay. Enuntino na ye mano guidelines biya anka hobrasie mu MP. Anka obehunu say baby ade we e kono kwakoye baby fufuro. Enunti se mechi reverse gear anka beboa me. No, ubunye mfuyi.
Forward.
No, see. Bese, Satan no onru ho. No onru ho. Initially, or started sadie no. Yes, started to ahamabi mano. Anka obenya akukuduru. Aka say adie we dey false and I say bia matria sign because ya dada me anabibisa. When you see that angle, no, and oko you see the ranking member as your friend is a security and what the committee in the security and defense committee, and oko share omumum echi say committee work and oriented be invite national security ne airport company for them to come and answer something. And yes, there be one time I said udi kan esha ase no o sha say intelligence awenya one ka committee round 2 and a minority ebe she wechi
eno kura no ayi be kan say on fa evidence bi amba nti no mo ma me support no
exactly Patrick Boama.
Yes, part 3 and a
Owusu committee working. So for me, this is a running story, and baby awedruya the first time a president be with the allegation at Wabontain. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama a tool for say cooperate with the institutions.
The swiftness.
Reason why the way and I'm happy. First, some people will be our national. If you don't president is the Jamo Binye, I'm happy there. On a assembly banana or the nano. Now, what's what the nano to me?
Yeah, for none more for
yes,
of course,
because
he's gained prominence.
The way a man who shared that thing set the agenda. What do you go from him? Now you chasing from ana you go bofo. Now you sorry ani ababedun. President Mahama ni juma papa no ye tani chi no aye wi na okotene fi na ye hunde ihe ye wo ga papa bia asam to ye ne ekon ho a obi ntumi metre ho no nka de junior ntro to senior ntro. Never. Enti full hall mesi mo be ya. Papa na so for na betu
that is what I believe say. Well, initially as a pimpen swan one
Otro town na. Yes.
Baba Bia dream. What that no, that is what he says.
Initially no, the point in say baby we do no
would make sense.
Would make sense. But what's now so yes, or the president are not our form. Secondly,
he has even called the bluff
of course.
Yes.
The minister so adding no betu no. All the evidence they buy no. Almost say video so the betu abonten krom ko gugu ye no. Na ye kuro bi so nyakutoga. You get it? Nepal said they have dared the system.
Program no mo koye no metro.
Even Joy FM crew Jane. Metro.
Good evening.
Good morning, Ghana. Good and a good evening, Ghana. Good evening.
Well, now, on one case, what chair Paul no baby, I will not pause. Oh, are you sure?
I didn't have to do
We're telling drama true for your master.
Before obey her flight away, you Ombo Felix video. Na suppose no. Asema wa can also trip.
Yeah.
Yes. And I heard the way I know see each other now to me.
Because he could equally be liable. He could equally be liable.
So
for allowing you to pedal falsehood on this platform.
Minister so Abba. Second one so no. Watch it. Felix are not our firm. And in fact, baby Edri, the image of Ghana is also at stake.
Yes.
That's the most paramount.
The image of Ghana at stake.
That's the most paramount.
First thing they say, one kasabra. Before then, Krania Manu who say, Massa, Adi baby Aokoyi, say be here throwing the tower one.
The flight company wants to even sue
Minister Abem. And if you are not willing to come, we can now come for you. Because if we are investigating something that you brought up by force, you will be the main focus of our investigation. It's either say willingly you come or we'll drag you to help in the investigation, and that is the stage that we are in.
But adeɛ baako a mehu nso ne sɛ NDC foɔ nso so munim citizens arrest yɛ papa. Moya de citizens arrest.
Day now.
Watch it.
Me tisu a boni a me jina ho be.
And as chief kura wadwuma no no.
Me buffer for gate na na ma free post se ma se me jina.
So that is the reason why. A drum pen so we have to force you to cooperate with the security services. Na yanko di ade no yanko dru ne pen so. Say wo na oboa anase yen na yeboa no obi adapa emeto abontene. So omudru ni fie pepepe ana offer general secretary and ono so to social media and now say national executive so na enrashe enko ni fie openyini ade ba ko a ye nsuro da and say nipa ebe mass up say omukwa ko defend obi. The presence of the minority leader and oka say me amede no eba echina security service for ne say e BNI for say ene echina ense hwe. We don't have an intention.
It even qualifies for self-recognizance.
Exactly.
So,
we are not interested in dragging him. We are not interested in anything. We are interested in that person in our office to ensure, say, Juma yebabedi per the investigation, yeneno ebeko the full hall. So the respect of him as a member of parliament, the respect of the leader being there, not the party people. Sabin Preduasa, Oba Wawunta.
Usro,
Oba Wawunta.
Wawunta Usro.
What did I say?
Okay, Oba Wawunta, you are not sure behind we.
Yes, Buberi Tibeti,
Oba Wawunta, kai was
Oba Wawunta, Oso Polipo.
Na mini CTV for her phone na na kan jomo ngui. Akra for phone na wo change no more. But what about say? So where we are now, I think after 3 days, everybody, and that's after the weekend, everybody wants to know from the BNI. No, what it means, the next day, Friday, they should have sent him.
Yeah.
But over the weekend, we didn't hear anything. Monday, yes. So today is Monday. So the BNI or the NIB must be able to tell the people of Ghana something. Whether during the weekend they've had an arrangement or they have communicated or they have arrested and bailed him or whatever, we need to know. Assembly by public. So we need to know. At that point, I'll not go ahead of them. Me see her. Na afe womo sosono ya twiomo. Na the SSA Ghana for ehunu sosono. Na yehunu.
But next topic. You can say, I'm not saying Ghana for. So ye CPP, so ye NDC, so ye abadi. In Ghana for. Nana me share them assembly su ofie no. Team for your honorable if you home leader. Team for your Kasan. Emma was on Casa. No, so nobody can in a leader say abadi know how.
Aye.
Was some oil day.
Okay, yeah, man.
Oh, he said that. He said a video.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Okay, also about no. Because so clear. On the punch here, my day. We who interview be our man now. NPP will you organizer. Also, the thing that we do in this country, then I'm say, I could radio do. I could not platform do there. This election you are winning now. If you don't win, they should cut off your head. It is a new partner who teaches you that nature. The wale ni teenage now. Ansah Bobie ni. I could not public nature camera. In a way and to and work can send me now. A whole security phone no wonya but about me permission was in there. One no or ye when you man away. Sabi ako. Na police and security aba na oba fan and na could dim branch was sama and one na won the minimum force we want to more use list or not way election time grofu bi so akwa ko hu ballot abada do baby
yeah
if you have a job for papa if
yeah
come go we ho masa gunshot I was chasing on foam so called secret. Did they shoot proper foam?
Yes.
So baby
Okwara came there.
How was that?
Okwara was there.
Na mo on there.
Was that fan Okrati? One now what you had no what
your friend what's his invitation no say
Vic
what's will be at and one day say security now about
want to be that.
Hey.
Maminka man force in boost herbal measure police near drew make am want media chemo but we have about just 20 minutes to go and then come on what you know appointed to assembly and maybe can't chemo nyame ya on Wednesday and President Mahamanya 100 days Obeka said 4 years.
I swear
time flies.
No,
he has overperformed.
Yes,
apart from that, so the jitteriness of NPP, no, Emma who say, "Omu 3 months you come akoti na fie kura no."
Yes. So Wednesday, Nyame Adma 16th April, and 100 days. So NDC is still within the 120 days, and in the 98 days, in the 98th day. In the 98 days, you have one cabinet ministers within 14 days delivered. You have the leanest government delivered. National economic dialogue delivered. E-levy, betting tax and emission taxes
abolished.
Delivered.
Yes.
Education dialogue delivered. No academic fees for first-year tertiary students funds allocated. 1 million coders program delivered. Tree for Life and Blue Water Initiative delivered. SOE shake-up on loss making delivered. Free sanitary pad for SHS girls fund allocated. Funds allocated for the Women's Development Bank. Funds allocated for Mahama Care Program. Muslim holidays delivered. President Mahama ordered for investigation into all election killings. Then Operation Recovery All Loot, that is oral, delivered. Government Hajj fee slashed from 75,000 Ghana to 62 Ghana and 62,000 Ghana. So within 100 days, and then 98th day, then we have 2 days, not 100. Yeah, hit it. 120. But Chivani, just 2 minutes. What do you think about this? And it seems like nobody within 100 days remembers anything about what John Mahama has done.
Yeah, I think a good Ejumana Utimano, why and from the experience in the past, I am also happy there. My colleague and comrade so. I think that them Bobie why I feel the a chance in Masabi will be fine food. It delivered the ANS, it didn't know good crata. A smayana as you bobo who do no beer, Juma Papa, NDC Abano, obey or ye. Ama butoye my then about a biwa. No shedding whom or codo. It's what's one, Sebi will be the agenda before Krumana was some way, not the Namna, no, and I am she. But if we had the way a Ghana for the second independence will be adding who shame. I'm a you win the election now. It's important there. Kakra ye be ason. They are microphone in our who do my head yeti. So that anyone in our number be back at the side in our public. But this our work is such that I don't know our public nation with TV don't cry. And shed down come over rainy panasuma with TV don't know way if you name. Man, yes, sir. Oh yeah, I want it in Nankwa. Besi Mobaya, Besi John, Ramani Mahama, and a Nabe Chin and Abbang in our fan them out the num for my workway. I also saw it now, not ya touch you near her coneba for I ever done the manina. Ama them I Amamuya Yumi, why ye crabber, not dachi, Zina Udi in him, but say him there. The day I end no more in agenda setting and Ubina dream the Motibia Sagan and Fiana Watwaba. And Tia Baba Sanko to Ababu. And Timamindi in Concon Fako, Humanka can some Miss Mobaya, Naban, the Bayon Popper. And Magana Footy, will be unpopular na connect to my hair. Will consider, but that is not what we are talking about. If we dream, katasishe, in our government, yen to me and can't continuously we are nemo ora na si delivered. And I make sure they delivered with work in progress. Because there is a lot of information. Sebi obi kura for phone can be actual and I did waba out to my ayati. Emma was a whole document. What I could present, how many pages?
It was huge.
What I call my man penny.
It was huge.
Emma man penny were received. Now when down on office and now opia document or to call AG the office. The one when away there when you went to my more fata. Ghana hankofu pi wansama o kanyede. Majo oye nkakra crazy excellency or ye. Se oye nkakra de mana ye nuanu mu sika wo sheda wo this straw simu de coconut juice a wo twen. Etum ye gidam sika ni bi kakra ye di fi honsema. Se bi kafra ye botum zini nyine ko gufu tubim. Na ye da ye se bi mpuntu duma ye da bo nyipa the same person we discard. Obi so do 100 days in e ba de na ye. Enti eye adwuma na esansorje aye Zacchaeus obia wa fakulty kwando afa sika onye ni sika bia Bible say sika ne sanfa brani wura oye Ghana fo ye for the madri nyina go again onye sika ne jenkote. It brings back the confidence in the people of young country wo hu de indeed NDC amanyoku ni ya amanyoku bia so can some do be ya or former ban so oye den oye because nya ban ye be former anyi ye be former bill the minti yana mo aye tu nyina no odonye ye na tu nyina oye de oye pepe
Aruna so 100 days and
I make so am ka fantina
100 days and my body over be
Aruna fojo itase
fojo
Aruna fojo
I said now I'm fojo
you know commander every political party agenda or set Emma Ghana for sa agenda no your friend manifesto. Correct. Now manifesto no so no na ebema Ghana for ehun say we ye to Obama political party asumesi ana asumesi a ebe konkan ema ye nyinara as a country. As a Muslim na kanino ye ko only one holiday. Now, as secular states in Ghana, you were sect of Muslims, you were Ahmadis, you were Sunnis, you were
Alasuna Ajama,
Tijaniya,
Ahmadiyya.
Yengi nara entimen bompa the same day. Now, for example, you're fasting. It is either 29th or 30th. Depending on the day moon no ebi a Alisuna omusi gise ye hu enye obi na be hu akekere ye nti se Alisuna ehunu 30 days ena Tijaniya ehunu 29 ombe ye sala no 29 Alisuna be ye sala no 30 te ye mai one day a ye na ha adwen me ye sunani nti etoda ese me kodwuma because ye mai 9 days 29 days. It is say umampenyi esheyebo during election campaigning time no say oba obepa da ba ku emaya as holiday. I don't see what again the Muslim will thank apart from this.
Excellent.
And 92 it has always
big discussion issue.
What you say 92 it has always been onim said those days not Muslims yanko holiday Rollins na di buy Rollins na ma isha say ema your holiday
nti the fatally the other
yes osaka dia bi say ukoni mazungu be hu me mami oton gari oton kulukuli oton ni man kitikiti a odi hwe yemma yenuamu sisi ya no ahunchira ye fam when you lose your husband so ye fan so ye fan odi aba say if you lose your husband ana any unforeseen occurrences ebeto wa bra e ma loan so that be jikakra na be ye kakra
discussing this issue.
We are not discussing.
No, what do you want to discuss?
What do you say?
for John?
So a idea John Mahama eshe ye bo Muslimi bo eno wadi so. So we can only be thankful to have a person like John Dramani Mahama.